Hello, everybody. I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas. Got to spend some time with your family, relax a little bit, and just have a good old time. I know I did. I basically took the last couple days to just relax with my family. But there has been a lot of updates within Farming Tales that I wanted to go through. Some good things happening over the last couple days, and also a big update that's coming tomorrow. Active staking is officially coming into play. So I'll go ahead and I'll do a video tomorrow once they implement active staking. But for those of you that missed my last video, they did activate the two wallet solution. Essentially, there's two wallets in game now. There's the Wax wallet, which is right here. Anything in this wallet is essentially what you've picked up from Alcor, or you're planning to sell in Alcor. And then over here on the right side, this is the internal wallet. Anything that you want to do in the game, whether it's pay for food, whether it's buy additional animals, or any future updates that happen or future events that happen, this is where your internal wallet is. This is where you need to have it, and most importantly, right now, at least till tomorrow, passive staking. You need to have your system here for passive staking. Again, I have a full video on this walking you through how to do it, so I won't go into that. But I wanted to do a quick video on two major things. One, how is the new economy, and when I say new economy, that is the complete dependency on CBIT for both uh, buying your food and water, which is over here. Refilling your food and water is complete CBIT, and then now also harvest all is CBIT. So now CBIT is required, which is a big change. So how is that overall impacting the economy and the value of SEST and CBIT? Let's go ahead and quick jump over to the Alcor market. This is when it was implemented right here, and as you can see, it is jumped up. The price of SEST has doubled since the implementation of the new economy, or the requirement of using CBIT for both food and water and also harvest all. As you can see, it's made a big jump, which is awesome. It's exactly what a lot of people have been asking for. I'm going to scroll back here just a little bit. As you can see, we started here, and this is where a lot of people got in, and the price dropped quite a bit. This is when the beta was really released, and it hopped up there, but then it's been going down and down and down and down. And the main reason it's been going down is just an overflow of CEST and not enough use case of it. So it was just basically inflation, overinflation. The value kept going down and down and down. So we needed a reason to really use CEST, and we needed that counter coin, the CBIT, to really balance everything out. And as soon as CBIT became required, again, which is right here on the 23rd, you can just see it jumping back up, jumping back up. I'm not saying this will go all the way back up to where it was before, uh, but we have a much more stable coin, a much more active coin, and a better economy in place. And now let me jump over to CBIT and show you how CBIT's doing also. Right here, you'll see it's up over the last 7 days, 155%. Depending on when you look at it during the day, you'll see jumps, because once people get their daily airdrop of CBIT every day, you see a bunch of people dumping, which is a shame, because that's when it's hitting these lows. And then once everybody dumps and people realize, oh no, we need CBIT for the day, it goes back up, and then they dump, and then it goes back up. But you notice one thing: ever since the 23rd, when the new economy was really put into place, after every day, the value is getting higher and higher and higher, and that's great. That means our coin is a lot more stable. It means over time, again, this will balance out. Over time, it will become a much more valuable coin, start attracting more players, gaining more value, and continue going through that process. So this is the new economy, and you'll see just after a few days, we've gone from a flat line on CBIT, because it wasn't really being used, to actually going up in value. And again, I'll jump back over to the CEST. You'll see this for a long period of time was going down, 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 down. and now we're shooting back up, which is great. So that's the new economy right there. The other thing I wanted to show everybody, I don't know if you saw in the Discord, there's a community pool about blending. This is another thing that I personally think is going to be great for not just the coin, but also the value of the NFTs. So basically what they put out there on the Discord is a community pool. What are the dev team has already found a solution for it, but they wanted to run by the community to see if we wanted to add blending into the overall economy. Essentially, if you have two common animals, you can use the two SEST vouchers, blend it together to make a rare animal. For example, I have two cows that are commons, and I have an additional 1,000 SEST. I can go through the blending process, which I think is going to be a nifty, uh, and basically upgrade my essentially burn my common animals and those two vouchers and make one rare animal. And you also have the option to make epic animals too, which is right here. You can either do two rares plus 4 500 zest vouchers, or 5 common animals plus 3 500 zest vouchers. And what I think the logic around the math here is not the atomic hub pricing, which you'll know is quite a bit different, but actually the SEST pricing in-game marketplace. They need to keep it balanced. They need to keep it in line with the actual cost to create these animals. So I think that's where this number is coming from. This is not finalized. This is just getting our opinion, and it looks like based on the feedback, you can see I'm a pro. I'm in pro for it. I'd like to see it implemented. So essentially, 406 would like to see it implemented. 50 would not. I'm assuming those 50 already have a whole bunch of epics, and they don't want to see their epic impact, the value impacted for their epic. I think overall it's good. What we've been seeing over the last week or so, week or two, is that epics are really high because of CBIT, which is great because epics are perfect for the new CBIT economy. But commons or rares were ridiculously low. You could get common animals for 10 wax. You could eat. I was even able to buy um, rare animals for 20 wax and less. I think I got a rare animal for 15 wax. What we've seen since this pool came out on Christmas Day, in the last 24 hours, you now see that there are a lot of. Let me actually jump over to the ROI website. And if you go to the main Discord game chat, you go up to pins, scroll all the way to the bottom. Um, Sorry, quick side tangent. Hey, this is my last video. I'm glad it's helped a lot of people. So I just want to shout out to myself, self advertisement there. All right, but if you scroll all the way down to the pin post, you'll see this right here, which is the ROI calculator. This is a page that basically shows you uh, what you can pay for an item on current prices on Atomic Hub, current crafting cost, and it gives you a quick, instead of digging through Atomic Hub to see the different prices, you can see it pretty quickly. But as I mentioned, for cows and for goats, these were going for 10 wax just 24 hours ago, and the rares were going for 15 to 20 wax 24 hours ago. Since that's come up there, and since there's been such a favorable response for blending, these have jumped up. Commons have tripled in price because people are buying them, and cows have also tripled to quadrupled. If you go down here, I think it's pigs. Pigs for some reason they were at 20 wax also, and they're now almost up to 100. Same with sheep. They've all jumped up quite a bit. So it's good. The reason this is happening is because people are buying up the cheap commons and rares in hopes that this blend gets implemented, so they can bounce them up to epics. So that's why you're seeing a big boost in your values for your NFTs. So if you're looking to sell, now's a good time. If you're looking to buy, even though these are 3 times of what they were 24 hours ago, I think it's still cheap. You buy 5 cows, and you can bump them up. You can bump them up to from a 150 wax value up to a 200 wax epic, or even if you just want to go up to the rares, uh, still a good value. I may still buy a few more. I ended up buying a bunch, especially in the rares. I bought a bunch of rares in hopes to be able to bump up to epics. So this is also a very good thing, at least in my eyes. We'll see how it all plays out. Again, this is not financial advice, uh, but this is something that I thought was pretty cool. If they do implement it, it sounds like from some of the comments that Bruce made in the Discord, it's not a huge or a challenging implementation to do. It may still go to January until it's actually implemented if it gets approved. But this is something we could see pretty quickly. And I think this will help a lot of people because I know a lot of people are struggling with CBIT consumption. Essentially, when you jump from a common to a rare, if you have all commons now and you jump up to rares, you basically cut your CBIT cost in half. If you end up jumping up to all epics, you cut your CBIT consumption into a third, which, as you all know, to get CBITs, you need SEST. So that means less SEST you have to hold. So it makes your daily harvesting a lot cheaper just by upgrading to rares and epics. So I think this is good. I think this is, as you can see just in the market, seeing favorable results as it's jumping up and jumping up. I'm not saying SEST is getting to one wax for each SEST. I'm saying this is stabilizing and in time overall raising value. So good steps from the dev team. I can't say enough. These guys are. You see this guy right here. Uh, Reaper put in there. It keeps going up. So I'm optimistic. I'm loving the fact that the developers are actually taking the time out of their day. They have a path forward, but they're also looking at the community for our feedback. Um, there's they're doing something that not a lot of other games on Wax is doing. They're listening to the community and they're making changes that both the dev team wants to do and the community needs. So it's I'm excited. I'm excited for the future of Farming Tales. As I mentioned, active staking comes tomorrow. I'll post another video after that, walking everybody through how that's going to work out, and we'll continue to work forward with the new economy. Um, Love this. Love it. Keep it going up. All right. I hope everybody had a great holiday. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you all again tomorrow. Thank you. Have a great day, everybody.